Okay, hello my darlings. So I promised I would do you a video about a post that I put in my group, Soul-Led Leaders, a few days ago, a week ago. And it is about the principle, I suppose, it's not even logic really because it's spiritual take on this, but the principle behind babies choosing their parents before they're even here. So, and how we are placed with families for a specific reason, how everything is agreed at soul level before we even come down here, and we're essentially created, if you like, or born. So, I mean, I could talk about this all day, literally could, but I'll keep it specific to the things that I covered in my last post. So, I basically posted a picture of my son and said, thank you for choosing us. Because my belief is, and what, certainly not just my belief, but a lot of other sort of soul-led entrepreneurs, if you like, or, spiritual gurus, whatever you want to call them, they have this similar belief that we are here at this point in time for a very specific reason, to do a very specific thing, to achieve certain things while we're down here. And the belief is generally that you choose at soul level who you are going to be allocated to in terms of a family. So if I think of this from my son's perspective, he was given to us for a very specific reason. Now that reason will become clear as he gets older. I have, I suppose, some insight, if you like, as to why perhaps he's here with part of our family for me. And, he's going to be a strong, determined little boy. I'm sure he is. He's got 2 mums. So he's picked us for a reason. So part of the life he's going to have with 2 mums was needed for him to achieve growth, for his soul to get to where it needs to be. And there's reasons behind a lot of that, a lot of which I won't know because he only knows that. Well, my soul knows that. But when you come down, you forget a lot of what you basically agreed to upstairs. But he's here for a reason. And your children will be the same. So if you've got children, they are with you for a reason. And these, how can I put it? Ollie's with us, as an example, to show me the areas I needed to work on. So you might want to consider thinking about this for your own children. What areas did I need to improve on or, get better at, or really put the spotlight on because I'm not doing as well as I should be with certain areas? They will uncover that when they come to you. So I am not the most tolerant person. So I don't know if anyone knows me and they know this. I've got like a very short fuse. Very short fuse. I have no patience at all. Since Ollie came along, he's changed my view of everything because I have to be patient with him because he's a little boy and he's learning. He's a child. He's not just going to get it. I've had to find patience that I never knew I had. I'm like also a little bit OCD with like routine. I'm a typical Taurus. If you take me out my comfort zone or you do something that I wasn't expecting, so any sort of spontaneity doesn't sit well with me. It never has. So for him to come along and me to, I suppose not have that control anymore. He's a baby. I can get him into a routine, and thank God we did. We got him into an amazing routine. He's always been an amazing eater, sleeper, very well temperamented boy. But there's going to be times where it's not going to work on my agenda. It's going to be his, and I'm going to have to adapt. And that OCD that I've literally got, like this control and this anxiety that I have about controlling everything and making sure that I'm in control, it went because I wasn't in control anymore. He was in control. And I had to learn that. I've had to learn and adapt and, get over myself and get over my anxiety and the way I wanted something to be, and accept that, okay, it might not be what I want, but this is what it is and I've got to deal with it. So he'll poo when he wants, when he wants feeding, he wants feeding, whether it's meant to be 2 hours, 3 hours as a newborn, whatever. Things are going to change, and I've had to change my perspective since he's come along. He's shown me, I suppose he's heightened the love that I felt before he was here. I thought I knew what love was, and then along comes your baby, your child, and no, you have no clue. You have no clue what that love is until they come along. He's just heightened everything. He's made whatever was great before is better. Everything has been heightened with him. He's shown me such a pureness of love and, you know, space and compassion and warmth, and all the areas that I had, he's contributed to and just made them better. And all of the things that I wasn't so good at, he's come along and made me find patience, made me realize I can't control everything. So my lessons that I take from him coming along are those, and probably loads more. I'm going to uncover loads more lessons as we go along and as he grows up. So for me, those are my lessons at this moment in time. As I say, it's going to evolve and there's going to be more. You know, my wife Amy, she's going to have different lessons. The things that she needed to work on, he's come into our lives and her life and made her work on those things. He's chosen us for a reason. Now, I don't know the reasons behind the reasons. All I can tell you is I know that he's chosen us at soul level. He has come into our family, where he's got us as mums, as parents, and the way that we are is going to contribute to giving him the soul growth that he needs. So I can think about this in a more logical sense. If I was to flip this and say, well, hang on, I got placed with my parents for a very specific reason. Why did that happen? Why was I placed with my parents? And I didn't have, by any means, like a bad upbringing or anything like that. But there was some challenging times that I'm very similar to my mum, very, very similar. And sometimes we locked heads, you know, it got quite fiery. But I learned so many lessons. And I was placed with my mum and dad to learn the lessons I needed to learn to help me grow into the person I am now. If I was placed with a different family, not as loud and boisterous, and I might not be doing this. I might not have found my voice. I might not have been confident to sit on, you know, videos and talk about things like this and my belief systems. If I didn't have the parents I needed to make me strong and courageous and determined, ambitious, I might not be here helping other people. I might not be helping my ladies to fall pregnant when, you know, they've completely lost faith in everything. I might not be helping everyone to understand the spiritual world and what goes on. I might not be doing my readings to help bring love back to people who've lost, you know, loved ones that they passed over. If I wasn't placed with that family, I might not be where I am. I'll be off somewhere else. So just think really as to, okay, why are my children placed with me? They've chosen me for a reason. What areas are they going to test me in? What areas was I perhaps not so good at and needed a bit of work? They're placed with me for those reasons, to test me in those areas. What lessons are my children bringing to me? Because there's lessons in there. And vice versa. Why was I placed with my mum and dad? Why was I placed, you know, with my parents, with my family unit? Why was I placed where I was? What lessons did I need to take from that relationship in order to make myself the person I am today? And there's a lot of people that are placed with families, or souls have been chosen and they're dedicated to these families, and they don't learn the lessons they need to learn. And they continue just, you know, carrying on through life as they are. They don't continue to take the lessons. So this is about really trying to understand at soul level why my son picked me, why he picked our family unit in particular, what we can do to help him grow and evolve as the soul he needs to be while he's down here on earth. And what did I learn from my parents that has made me the way I am, that is going to help me make him the way he is? It's that generational thing. So as I say, I could literally talk about this for I don't know how long, and just there's so many conspiracy theories about, okay, so why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did that happen? The general theme is, you are placed here for a reason. You are here at this point in time for a reason. You're in this body for a reason. You're in your family for a reason. The shit that's been thrown at you is thrown at you to help you grow and evolve. Now, let's not get too excited, because believe me, I speak to plenty of people who have gone through shit that I don't condone, I don't want to know about, and I don't agree with. So I'm not saying I've got all the answers to what the universe provides, because I really haven't. But on a soul level, we agreed to be here at this point in time with this family in this place. So just ask yourself, why are my children here? What can I help them to achieve or do or be or create? Why did they need me to help them with the areas that they might not be strongest in? Interesting thoughts. Interesting. So yeah, comment below this video, above this video, wherever I'm going to post it. Let me know what your thoughts are. But that's my belief, that we are allocated at soul level. Your baby is allocated at soul level before they're even created, before they're even born. They're coming to you for a very specific reason. There's learnings and there's growth opportunities for you and for them as part of that. Let me know what you think. All right, my darlings, take care. I'll speak to you soon.